You ever feel like your life is being lived without you?
Whoa, that's deep for 7 a.m. What's going on?
James, he's different lately. Not angry, not mean, just somewhere else.
Emotionally MIA?
Exactly. It's like I'm living with a ghost who still uses my coffee mug.
What changed?
New shirts, new cologne, keeps leaving his phone face down.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was just me being paranoid.
Honey, you're not paranoid. Your gut has never lied.
Last night, his phone buzzed and he jumped like it was a grenade.
Was it her?
I don't know if there is a her yet.
Want me to help you find out?
Actually, I already did, accidentally.
Wait, what?
I was on the iPad, forgot we're still synced to his iCloud.
Oh no.
A message popped up from R.
Clara.
She said, "Miss you already. Last night was perfect. Tell her soon."
Jesus.
I sat there staring at it, like if I didn't blink, it wouldn't be real.
Did you confront him?
Not yet, I screenshotted it, sent it to myself.
You're too calm.
30 years of marriage. You learn how to wear calm like armor.
What are you gonna do?
First, pretend I don't know.
Why?
Because I want to see how far he's willing to lie to my face.
Oh, damn.
He thinks he's clever.
Clara, don't let this eat you.
It's not eating me, it's feeding something else.
That's the scariest thing you've ever said.
I just want to see him make the choice, without pressure.
So what now?
I wait.
You're playing chess, aren't you?
He's playing checkers with my heart. I'm building the board.
God, I love you.
I wish I didn't have to do this.
I know.
He's working late again tonight.
You okay?
You ever sit in silence so long, your own heartbeat sounds fake?
You're scaring me.
I went through the bank statements.
And?
He took $3,000 out, in cash, over 3 weeks.
God.
That's hotel money, not business dinner money.
What are you gonna do?
Tonight, I'm going to kiss him on the cheek and say, "I love you."
Why?
Because I want him to feel it, to remember it.
And then?
And then I'm going to let him hang himself with his own rope.
You scare me sometimes.
You know what scares me? How easy it is to turn off hope. He just left.
Where to?
Told me he's going to watch the game with Rob.
That's a lie.
I know.
You okay?
I'm sitting in my car.
Where?
Parking lot, Marriott.
Clara,
His car's here.
you want me to come?
Number.
You don't have to see this.
I think I do. He walked out with her.
What does she look like?
Like someone who's never waited for anyone in her life.
You okay?
She held his arm like she earned it.
You want to scream?
I want to write her a thank you card.
What?
She's about to inherit the biggest financial disaster he's been hiding.
What?
He maxed out our credit lines for that stupid startup idea.
Are you serious?
He used the house as collateral.
Clara?
She wanted to be the only woman in his life. She can have the whole damn life.
What's your next move?
Lawyer, paperwork, transfer of ownership. I'll make it look like a gift.
You are terrifying.
Number, I'm just done playing dead.
Did he see you?
Number, they were too busy smiling.
What did it feel like?
Like watching someone set fire to a house you built with your bare hands.
You didn't go in?
Number, I left, quietly.
And now?
Now I let them move into the flames.
You really called a lawyer?
First thing this morning.
You're serious.
Deadly.
What did he say?
I didn't call him for advice. I called him for options.
You're scaring me again.
Good.
What are you planning, Clara?
A divorce he won't see coming.
He'll fight it.
Let him.
And the debts?
All legally his. I'm just cleaning my name off the paperwork.
Can you do that?
My lawyer's brilliant.
Does he know yet?
Number, he still thinks I'm clueless.
Does he act normal?
He's being sweet.
Guilty sweet?
The kind of sweet that says he's already picked out wedding rings for her.
Ugh!
He told me last night he appreciates how calm I've been lately.
Oh, God.
I said some storms come with silence.
That's so poetic, I got chills.
He just laughed.
He has no idea.
None.
When are you going to tell him?
I'm not.
What?
I'm sending the papers through her.
Wait, what?
I already have her number.
From the iPad?
Yes.
You're texting the mistress?
Number, I'm mailing her a package.
Clara?
In it, divorce papers, transfer of business rights, a lovely handwritten note.
I can't believe you.
I'm giving her exactly what she asked for.
She wants James.
She can have James and his lawsuits and the failed investments.
Clara,
She wanted to be the only woman in his life. Let's see how it feels.
you're a legend.
I'm exhausted
You don't sound it.
because I'm finally in control.
Do you want to stay in the house?
Number,
What?
it's not a home anymore. It's a tomb with windows.
Where will you go?
I found a small place by the coast.
Already?
I called the realtor yesterday, Cash.
That fast?
I've been dying quietly for 2 years. It's time to start living.
Are you okay?
Number, but I will be.
What about the kids?
Grown, independent, they'll understand when I tell them.
Will you tell them everything?
Just enough.
Do they like him?
They tolerate him.
Will they take sides?
I'm not asking them to.
You really want this over?
I don't want revenge. I want relief.
This feels so final.
It is.
I mean, after 30 years?
He ended it the moment he let someone else hold his future.
What if he begs to stay?
Then I'll remind him how much he loved her arms.
What if she runs?
Then he'll be left holding the debt I used to carry.
This is so wild.
Number, this is justice.
Do you still love him?
I love the man he used to be.
That version died.
A long time ago.
And if he says sorry,
I'll tell him he's forgiven, from far away.
you're stronger than anyone I know.
I'm just tired of pretending I'm not broken.
And now?
Now I rebuild.
Does it hurt?
Yes, but not as much as staying.
Are you crying?
Number,
Liar.
maybe a little.
I love you.
I know.
Do you want me to come over?
Number, I need to do this part alone.
I hate this for you.
Don't. It's the beginning.
The note to her, what does it say?
To the new queen of the castle. I hope you enjoy the view from the throne. Just remember, some crowns come with chains.
Oh my God.
Too dramatic.
It's perfect.
I sealed it in red ink.
Stop. You're killing me.
I'm mailing it tomorrow.
She won't know what hit her.
That's the plan.
And James,
He'll call, he'll panic.
will you answer?
Number,
Not even once?
I've spoken enough in this marriage.
Will you ever see him again?
Maybe in court, maybe never.
I still can't believe this is real.
It's been real for a long time.
And all this time, you knew?
I knew the love was dying. I just didn't know who would bury it.
And now?
I'm writing the obituary.
Did you mail it?
Dropped it off at the post office at 8:06 this morning. Certified.
How did that feel?
Like setting down a boulder I've been dragging behind me for years.
And now you wait?
Now I breathe.
What are you expecting from her?
Screaming, drama, a tantrum dressed as confidence.
You think she'll even read it?
Oh, she'll read it. She'll reread it. She'll show it to him. Then she'll panic.
What if she tries to reach out to you?
I already blocked her number and email. She doesn't get a conversation, just consequences.
You really thought of everything.
30 years of marriage taught me patience. Now I'm using it to outlast the storm.
Does James know anything yet?
Number, he kissed my forehead this morning. Said he had a busy day ahead.
I'm nauseous.
I wanted to laugh in his face. Instead, I handed him his thermos and wished him good luck.
He's going to lose it when he finds out.
He made his choices. I'm just holding the mirror.
Have you packed anything yet?
Half the boxes are already sealed in the garage. I labeled everything.
When's your move date?
Thursday.
This Thursday?
In 2 days.
You're serious.
I signed the lease. Keys are in my purse. Utilities already switched.
Clara, you're leaving faster than I thought.
I stayed too long already. I won't waste another second on a life that doesn't see me.
Do you think he'll chase you?
He'll chase the comfort I provided, not the woman he forgot he had.
You think he'll blame her?
Oh, absolutely. The minute it burns, he'll point fingers.
But he's the one who lit the match.
And handed her the gasoline.
What if she turns on him?
Then he'll know what it feels like to be replaced by someone younger, colder, and louder.
Have you told the kids yet?
Not yet. I'm calling them tonight, separately.
Do you think they'll be shocked?
Maybe. Or maybe they've noticed what I've been pretending not to feel.
I just can't get over how calm you are.
That's what silence does. It becomes armor after enough betrayal.
You're not afraid at all?
I was. I'm not anymore. The fear died the moment I realized he'd already left me in every way but physical.
I still can't believe he threw everything away.
He didn't just throw it away, he gave it to someone who doesn't even know how to hold it.
What if she tries to dump everything back on you?
Legally, she can't. Once the signatures are in place, the burden is theirs.
I hope she chokes on the debt.
She will. You don't taste fire and walk away clean.
You're poetic even when you're furious.
Fury sharpens words. Grief dulls them. I've had enough grief.
What are you most looking forward to in the new place?
Waking up and not hearing him brush his teeth.
That's so specific.
It's the little things. The quiet of a house that belongs only to me. The freedom to think without flinching.
Have you cried at all?
Only once, when I took down the wedding photo.
Where is it now?
In the trash.
That fast?
I stared at it for 5 minutes. Then I realized the woman in that picture doesn't exist anymore.
You're killing me here.
It's okay. I needed the death of who I was to become who I'm about to be.
I admire the hell out of you.
Don't. Just stand beside me when the earthquake hits.
Always.
I just got an alert. The package was delivered.
Already?
Signed by her.
This is it.
It begins.
You think she opened it yet?
She probably ripped it open like it was a gift.
Joke's on her.
The wrapping was nice.
Stop! You're evil!
Presentation matters.
What happens now?
She reads, she panics, she screams.
And him?
He'll call.
Are you going to answer?
I don't answer ghosts.
He doesn't know it yet, but he already lost.
He didn't just lose me, he gave me away.
You ever think of revenge?
This isn't revenge, this is exit with receipts.
I love that.
I've rewritten every ending I was taught to accept.
And how does this one end?
With peace, even if I have to burn everything behind me to reach it.
Will you tell him face to face?
He doesn't deserve the dignity of my presence.
You really mean that?
I've never been more sure of anything.
When will you disappear?
Thursday morning, before sunrise.
No goodbye.
Just an empty closet and a signed file on the kitchen table.
What if he shows up at your new place?
He won't know the address, I made sure.
You covered every angle.
I left no cracks.
I hope you send me a photo of the beach.
First thing I do when I arrive.
Promise me something.
Anything.
Don't look back.
I can't. The view ahead is finally clear.
Did he call?
37 times since 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
Voicemails too, all over the place. First calm, then confused, then furious, then begging.
He really thought he was in control.
He thought I'd break down and beg him to stay. Instead, he's choking on his own silence.
Did he say anything specific?
What the hell is this? Why would you send her that? Clara, we can talk this through.
He's spiraling.
I expected anger. I didn't expect desperation.
You think she told him yet?
She sent me a single text last night before I blocked her again.
What did it say?
You're a bitter old witch. He doesn't deserve this.
And you didn't respond?
I stared at it for a second, then I smiled and deleted it.
I bet she didn't even read the documents properly.
Probably not. She saw the word business transfer and thought it was a power move.
She has no clue what she's holding.
Number, but the IRS will explain it to her eventually.
Did your lawyer confirm it's all set?
Ironclad, everything signed. The debts, the obligations, the contracts, all his. And now, legally, hers too.
I still can't believe you managed to pull this off so fast.
It wasn't fast, it was quiet. Months of watching, weeks of planning.
And now he's falling apart in real time.
He texted me at 4:52 this morning. Please, just talk to me. I didn't know she'd open it.
Coward.
I read it once. Then I put my phone face down and went back to sleep.
You slept?
Like a stone at the bottom of the sea.
What are you doing now?
Drinking tea and looking out at an empty driveway.
Is everything packed?
Everything but the bed. Movers come tonight.
You're really doing this.
I'm not running away. I'm stepping out of a cage.
He doesn't know where you're going?
Not a clue. He'll come home to an echo.
What if he shows up at your old office?
I quit 3 days ago, left my resignation in a sealed envelope.
You've vanished from the world he built around you.
And for once, he'll have to sit in the wreckage alone.
Do you feel guilty?
For what? For leaving the mess he created in the hands of the woman who encouraged it.
I just mean guilt for how cold this looks.
It's not cold, it's measured.
You're scaring me again.
You should have seen me when I was scared. This is clarity.
What if he shows up crying?
I've cried enough for the both of us. He can keep his tears.
What if he tries to apologize?
I'll accept it, but not in person and not with my time.
I still can't believe he didn't see it coming.
He was so focused on hiding the affair, he never saw me standing still, watching.
And her?
She's starting to crack. The silence always gets them.
Have you heard anything else from her?
Just that one text. But I know how this goes. Soon she'll realize what she's holding.
What happens then?
She'll leave. Maybe not today, maybe not this week, but she will.
And he'll come crawling?
To what? The woman he betrayed, who no longer lives where he left her?
He might try, anyway.
Let him try. Let him sit in the empty kitchen and wonder where it all went.
You're really done.
I was done the night he kissed me and tasted like someone else.
That's devastating.
That's the truth.
How are you feeling now?
Light, empty, but not broken.
You always sounded like you were carrying something.
Because I was. His debt, his shame, his excuses. All of it.
And now?
Now I carry a box of keys to a life he'll never touch.
You should write a book.
No one would believe it.
I would.
Then maybe I'll write it for you.
I'd read every word.
You've already lived every chapter.
That makes me proud and sad.
It makes you loyal.
What happens tomorrow?
I wake up in a bed I bought for myself, in a place that smells like salt and quiet.
No more texts from him?
Blocked, no calls, no messages, no access.
You really erased him.
I erased the version of him that erased me.
That's heavy.
That's healing.
You ever think you'll love again?
Maybe, but right now I just want to love silence, mornings, and not explaining myself.
That's beautiful.
That's freedom.
Do you wish things had ended differently?
I wish he'd never made me do this.
That's fair.
But I'm glad I did.
Me too.
I just got another email from him.
What does it say?
I don't know who you've become.
Oh, that's rich.
I replied, one word.
What word?
Free.
Perfect.
I closed my laptop after that. I won't read another thing.
You mean it?
He doesn't get my attention anymore.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too.
When do you leave?
In 6 hours.
Are you ready?
I've never been more ready to disappear.
Did you make it?
I did. I'm here. It's quiet. The walls don't know me yet.
That gave me chills.
The air smells like ocean and old books. I think I'm going to like it here.
What's the place like?
Small, clean. Every corner is mine. Nothing reminds me of him.
That's what you wanted, right?
Yes, but it's also strange, like stepping into a life I don't fully believe is mine yet.
Give it time.
I keep expecting to hear his footsteps or that sound he makes when he clears his throat.
That'll fade.
I hope so. I want silence to feel like comfort, not absence.
Did you sleep?
Not really. I just laid there. Not sad, not happy, just blank.
It'll come.
I sat on the floor and cried this morning. Not because I miss him, because I didn't.
Clara.
I spent so many years wrapped around him like a vine. I forgot what it's like to grow straight on my own.
You're not alone.
I know, but this is the first time in decades no one needs me.
That's freedom. That's not emptiness.
It feels like both.
What's the view like?
The ocean looks like it doesn't care what you've survived. It just keeps moving.
You sound poetic again.
I think I'm finally hearing my own voice without his shadow on it.
Have you blocked all his accounts?
Everyone. But today I got a letter.
A physical letter?
Delivered to the new address.
That's not possible.
It was handwritten, my full name, no return address.
Are you okay?
I almost threw it away, but curiosity won.
What did it say?
It started with, Clara, I never expected you to be this cruel.
Oh, please.
Then, you've embarrassed me. You've destroyed everything. Rachel's gone. The house is up for sale. The business is collapsing.
And he's blaming you for all of it?
Of course, because taking responsibility would mean he has to face who he's become.
What else?
I never thought you were capable of this kind of heartlessness.
He doesn't get it. You didn't break him. He handed you the pieces.
He ended the letter with, "But I still love you."
Are you kidding me?
He wrote, "If you ever want to talk, you know where to find me."
That's so manipulative, it makes my skin crawl.
I didn't respond. I burned the letter.
Good.
Watching it curl into smoke felt cleaner than anything I've done in years.
He doesn't get to haunt you here.
He won't. I won't let him.
Does part of you still care?
Number not for the man he is. Maybe for the man I used to think he was.
That's honest?
Love doesn't just die. It gets buried under enough betrayal until you don't recognize it anymore.
Do you feel safe?
Yes, but not because of locks, because for once no one is lying in the next room.
I'm proud of you.
I made tea today, and no one interrupted me. I played music and no one turned it off. I left dishes in the sink and no one commented.
That's freedom.
It is, and I think I'm finally starting to believe I deserve it.
You do. Every inch of it.
He called the kids.
What?
He's spinning the story, telling them I was plotting for months, that I poisoned the marriage.
They're adults. They know better.
I warned them not to take sides. I told them to form their own opinions.
And?
My daughter called me crying. She said she never saw love in his eyes when I was in the room.
That broke me.
My son said, "I'm just glad you finally left."
They saw more than you thought.
Sometimes silence isn't peace. It's just the absence of courage.
You're full of wisdom today.
It's the salt air.
What's your plan now?
Unpack slowly. Learn how to be alone without calling it loneliness.
You're allowed to feel both.
I know, but I want to earn my joy.
It's already waiting for you.
I might volunteer, join a book club, maybe start writing again.
That sounds like the woman I met 20 years ago.
I miss her.
She's not gone. She was just buried.
And now she's coming up for air.
Have you smiled today?
Yes, at nothing. And it was real.
That's everything.
I still think about what I left behind.
That's natural.
But I no longer feel guilty for not dragging it with me.
Good.
I'm giving myself permission to heal, even if no one claps for it.
I'm clapping loudly.
Thank you.
You're going to be okay.
I'm already halfway there.
Did you hear anything else from him?
He showed up.
What? Where?
At my old house. The neighbor texted me, said he stood in the driveway for an hour.
He thought you'd still be there.
Maybe he thought I'd come running.
Did you respond?
Number, but he wasn't done.
Clara?
He called my lawyer, tried to negotiate.
Negotiate what?
Said he was willing to forgive everything if I'd meet him face to face.
He still thinks he has leverage.
He doesn't understand what he lost. He only sees what he's left with.
What did your lawyer say?
That he's desperate, that he's trying to backtrack on documents he never read.
But it's all legal?
Every signature, every clause, every debt transfer, final.
And Rachel?
Gone, left 2 days ago, took what she could carry and vanished.
No way.
She left him a note. "I'm not paying for your mess. She played you harder than I ever could."
I'm screaming.
The irony writes itself.
Did he try to contact you again?
He emailed me this morning.
And?
I made mistakes, we both did, but we can still fix this.
Still trying to rewrite the ending.
I didn't reply, I just blocked the email. Again.
You don't owe him closure.
He's not looking for closure, he's looking for shelter.
And you're finally out of the storm.
I'm building something new here, even if it's just silence and sunlight.
You deserve both.
I rearranged the furniture today, hung up curtains.
That's progress.
For the first time, the space feels like it belongs to me.
That's huge.
I bought myself flowers. No reason, just because I wanted color.
That's healing.
I even smiled at the florist.
You're finding your way back to yourself.
Slowly, but with certainty.
What do you feel when you think about him now?
Nothing sharp, just distance, like looking at someone I used to know in another lifetime.
That's powerful.
He tried calling my sister, told her he was still in love.
Let me guess. He left out the part where he betrayed you.
He said I overreacted, that I misunderstood his relationship with Rachel.
She spent the night with him. That's not a misunderstanding.
He said it wasn't about love, it was about escape.
So he used her to escape you?
And now he wants to use me to escape the ruin.
He's drowning and reaching for your hand.
I threw him the rope. He tied it around his own neck.
He's trying to rewrite the script.
I've stopped reading it.
Does part of you still wish he'd become the man you thought he was?
Sometimes, but mostly I'm relieved he revealed himself.
Why relieved?
Because now I'm free to stop waiting.
Waiting for what?
For him to remember me, for him to come home emotionally, for him to choose me without being asked.
That's heartbreaking.
It used to be, now it's just history.
What do your days look like now?
Coffee and silence, walks by the water, reading old books I never had time for.
That sounds like a dream.
It's not perfect. Some nights are still heavy.
That's okay. Healing isn't linear.
But I no longer dread the night.
That's growth.
I talk to myself sometimes, out loud, like I'm learning my own language again.
You're becoming whole.
For so long I was half of a broken thing.
And now?
I'm finally a full person, even if there are cracks.
The cracks make space for light.
That's what I'm learning.
Do you still wear your ring?
Number I sold it last week.
Really?
Used the money to buy a desk.
A desk?
For writing, journaling, maybe more.
That's perfect.
I sat there yesterday and wrote 3 pages without crying.
That's progress.
I don't want to write about him anymore. I want to write about who I'm becoming.
I can't wait to read it.
Maybe one day. For now, it's just for me.
Keep going. You're almost there.
Thank you for not letting me fall apart.
You didn't fall. You transformed.
I'm still transforming.
And I'm still right here.
I don't know what the next chapter holds.
Whatever it is, you'll write it on your own terms.
And no one else gets the pen this time.
How was your morning?
Peaceful. Woke up without dread.
That's a sentence you haven't said in years.
It felt strange. Almost like my body didn't know what to do without anxiety.
That's healing.
I sat on the porch with coffee and just existed.
And
And it didn't feel empty. It felt earned.
you're starting to live in the present.
For so long, everything I did was reaction. Now I'm choosing.
What are you choosing today?
Quiet, peace, myself.
That's powerful.
I found a journal entry I wrote 10 years ago.
What did it say?
I wish I could leave without feeling like I'm abandoning something sacred.
And now?
Now I realize I was the sacred thing, and I stayed in a place that didn't honor me.
That made my throat tighten.
I reread it twice. I cried, but not out of sadness, out of recognition.
You were always there, Clara. You just stopped listening to yourself.
I remember how small I used to feel, how I filtered my words through his reactions.
That's what manipulation does.
I thought it was love.
We all did, once.
Love shouldn't feel like walking on glass barefoot.
And yet you made it look graceful?
That's what women do, isn't it? Bleed silently and smile anyway.
Not anymore. Not you.
Number not anymore.
Have you had any urge to check on him?
Not even once.
You mean that?
I do. My curiosity used to be a chain. Now it's rusted and gone.
I'm proud of you.
I don't need to know how he's doing. I know how I'm doing. And that's finally enough.
That's the line right there.
I thought I needed closure, but what I really needed was space.
And now you have it.
Yes, and I'm learning how to live inside it.
What's next for you?
I signed up for a writing class, in person.
That's incredible.
It scares me a little, but in the good way, the kind that makes you feel alive.
That's the best kind of fear.
I want to do things that remind me I'm still here, still capable, still worthy.
You are all those things.
I want to tell stories that don't revolve around loss.
What kind of stories?
Ones about starting over, about rebuilding, about women who choose themselves.
So, your story.
Maybe, but with a happier ending.
This ending isn't sad
Number it's honest.
and full of promise.
For a long time, I measured my worth through his approval.
That's how we're raised.
But now I look in the mirror and see a woman who saved herself.
That reflection is everything.
I'm not broken, I'm becoming.
I want to tattoo that on my soul.
Sometimes I still hear his voice in my head, but it's fading.
What replaces it?
Mine steady, clear, strong.
That makes me tear up.
Yesterday, I walked past a couple holding hands. I didn't feel bitter.
That's healing too.
I just thought, if it's real, good for them.
You're not carrying his shadow anymore.
Number, I'm walking in my own light.
What would you say to the version of you from a year ago?
I'd say, get ready. It'll hurt, but one day you'll be free.
I felt that in my chest.
It's strange. I used to fear being alone. Now it feels like clarity.
You've learned to keep yourself company.
And I'm not bad company, it turns out.
You never were.
I've started smiling at strangers again.
That's a good sign.
Not because I need anything, just because it feels natural.
That's what recovery looks like.
I even started painting again.
Since when do you paint?
Since always. I just stopped when I got married.
Why?
He said it was a waste of time.
Clara,
I found my old brushes in a box. They still had dried colour on them.
that broke my heart a little.
I cleaned them, set them on the table, bought new paint.
What did you paint?
A window with no curtains, open.
That says it all.
I hung it on the wall above my new desk.
Can you send me a picture?
I will.
I'm so proud of this version of you.
She was always inside. She just needed space to breathe.
And now she has it.
And she's not giving it back.
Do you think about dating again?
Not yet. Maybe not for a long time.
That's fair.
I need to love myself louder than anyone else can.
That's the only kind of love that lasts.
I used to think love was sacrifice. Now I think it's alignment.
Say more.
I don't want to bend to fit someone. I want to stand beside them and not shrink.
That's real love.
And until it feels like that, I'm fine walking alone.
I love this version of you.
Me too.
You've come so far.
And I'm not done yet.
What now?
Now I write, now I breathe, now I live.
You're writing your own ending.
Number, I'm writing my new beginning.
You okay? You went quiet last night.
I got a knock at my door.
Oh no. Who?
James.
What? He found you?
He stood on the porch like he belonged there.
Did you let him in?
Number, I opened the door, stepped outside, and shut it behind me.
What did he say?
This isn't you.
The audacity.
I asked him what part of me he thought he knew.
What did he answer?
He said, the part that used to forgive everything.
And what did you say?
She's gone. She left with the last apology you didn't mean.
That's perfect.
He looked tired, not sad, just hollow.
Good. Let him carry what he built.
He asked if we could talk. Just to clear the air, he said.
Like, that's going to fix the weight of 30 years.
I told him I'd already cleared the air by breathing without him in it.
You really said that?
Every word, calm, firm.
I'm speechless.
He said Rachel blamed me for everything and left him drowning in debt.
And he wanted you to save him?
He didn't say it, but it was all over his face.
What did you do?
I said, you wanted to be the man in control. Now you're holding the wheel.
Did he beg?
Number, he got angry, said I humiliated him.
And he didn't humiliate you?
I reminded him he chose his ego over our marriage.
And then?
He said, I still love you.
I hate that line.
I said, you don't love me. You love what I made you feel.